Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? Hope you are well. Hope your evening was good and your night. Ready for CPI? I am. Well, not really. Not really ready for CPI, but I guess we have to be ready, right? Let's do an AV check. Good morning, Night Truck. Hey, Shake and Bake. Perfect, Rob. Thank you. Hey, Hector, Greg, One-Liner, Michael, KK, ER, thanks for that coffee note. Hey, Topher. Hey, Casey. Good afternoon, Casey. Hey, Tess. Hey, Paula. Paula, did you have a good trading day yesterday? Did any of y'all have good trading days Monday and Tuesday? Was it the best of your lives? Tigers are always ready. Ain't that right? Hey, Omar. Sam, Rachel, Jill, Sir Fernando, Mr. Guckster. How are ya? How are ya? Good morning. If you had the best trading week so far of your entire trading career, or you just had a profitable week so far, put a 1 in chat. From Cambodia. Very interesting. Hey, Lewis. Or is that how you say it? You made it in. Yay. You did on Monday? Good, Paula. Hey, Al. Hey, Shake and Bake. Monday and Tuesday were phenomenal. And I have to tell you, I missed the game run in 2021. It just wasn't my focus at the time. I was really into high beta names and didn't do Reddit or meme stocks. But this time it has been fun. Yeah, good. And if it's not a 1, then that's okay. Let's just get better at stop losses. Stop losses on these meme stocks are required. Oh, good, Natasha. Very good. Okay, we have CPI in 4 minutes. Let's see. I want to show you. So first of all, I want to show you President Carter is not doing well. And the market typically closes when a former president passes away. So if he were to pass away this week, that could impact your options trading because you would have one less day to hit your goal. Or one more day of decay where you couldn't do anything about it. So just maybe factor that into your sizing on any options buy to open. I guess for any time frame, because it could happen between now and the expiration date, and my thoughts are with his family. Okay, CPI right here. I think JP Morgan does it the best. All right, so this is the game plan from JP Morgan. Below 0.2%, we could see gains of 2 to 2.5. Okay, these are just their estimates. Doesn't mean it's Bible, all right? Between 2 and 2.5, we could have 1.5 to 2% gains. And then yada, yada. So if we were to come in above 0.4 on the April month-over-month CPI reading, we could be down as large as 1.75 to 2.5%. The market is poised for higher. Yesterday, we saw the PPI. We all saw it when it came in. Let's go look at futures. We saw this lower low here and it broke the prior day low, but then it resumed higher very quickly. And then we said, wait a minute, that's a daily bull flag confirming because we got the long lower wick of bulls buying the dip. All right, so our resistance is 52.77 and then we have 52.85 over here. And it may be time for a daily higher low. I would be looking to buy the daily higher low at the daily 12 EMA or the daily 50 MA. I'm going to stay uber focused on NASDAQ and ES. And I think semis are going to have a lot to do with how we move today. Okay, we're back inside yesterday's range. Semis are no longer gapping up. NVDA is positioned for a face ripper. I think this will be really important how this resolves today. This is probably the most important chart for me and how I trade and what I look at. Of course, everybody has their own metrics. All right, CPI in 38 seconds. Overall, we're looking more bullish than bearish, but CPI could tear it apart in about 1.2 seconds. Okay, y'all ready? Forecast 0.3 month over month, April. All right, let's hit it. Dum, dum, dum. 14 seconds. Key support is 521675. We have a little mini 4-hour bull flag, but again, CPI could tear it to shreds. All right, what do we have here? It is 0.3. 0.3 as expected. Let's go to our JP Morgan thing here. 0.3 gains. We could see gains of 1 to 1.5. We're popping initially and we're rejecting at 5,300 psychological. All right, so I typed up all my notes, but I didn't put my Queen of the Mountains over here like I usually do. I had so many. I just want to talk to y'all. I just have a weird whatever today. I just want to sit and talk with y'all about all kinds of stuff, and I'm limited on time, so I'll just talk to the TCG folks from 7 a.m. my time on. All right, good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. It is May 15th, 2024, 6:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome. This is who I am. Well, I'm not Walter. I am Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. We teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on X at Chart Gal Lori, that would be lovely. All right, so here at the pregame show, I show you what I'm looking at for the day. And of course, today looks more bullish than bearish. We are through the 5,300 psychological. Hold on to what you got, bears. Let's see, did NVIDIA pop? I told y'all that was most important for me. We're over 922. Hide your kids, hide your wife, bears. All right. We are looking good. Things can reverse on a dime, so stay in stair step mode. If we have a huge stair step to the upside and then we break to the downside, that could be a good top fish. Just trade the trend that is, not what you want to see. Trade what you actually see. All right. So here on ES, 5333.50, we are right here. We're $30 away from the all-time high. NASDAQ, we are $150 from the all-time high. Looking great. Let's stop and look at the dollar. The dollar's probably getting creamed, yes. And gold is benefiting from this dollar weakness. We are over yesterday's high. And we could tell this morning in pre-market, excuse me, this is the pregame. We had this 4-hour rounded bottom. This could be a cup and handle, or it could just be higher high, and let's go with it. Okay, back to indices. RTY, we're $30 from 2167. Looking good. Dow is about 500 points from an all-time high. VIX is taking it in the chin, which is where we want to see it. It has a 4-hour lower low now. Yeah, 4-hour lower low, hourly lower low. On the next bounce, you'll be looking for an hourly lower high. We're going to be watching all sectors when I'm live at 7 a.m. And when I get you through the market open at 7:30, i.e. 9:30 Eastern, I will be walking through all the different factors that we look at for a potential trend day. If this is a trend day, those trend days happen 25% of the time where you have a trend up or trend down. And those are what I call your home run days. The rest of the time you're looking for base hits. But let's say you were getting SPY calls at market open and hold them all day. As long as the trend is strong to the upside, that's where you can get some really good gains. So we'll see and look at all the different factors that tell us whether the market could be trending up or could it be chop. All right. A lot of you ask, I know we're in the middle of a lot of volatility and I'm stopping to do something I don't normally do, but I want to show y'all something. Here's my mama. My mama drove out with my dad. She does not fly to Idaho. This is my nephew. He got an engineering award last night. He's graduating from high school in 2 weeks, and that's my precious mama. I get so many messages about her. She's down in weight, and she's working hard at getting better, and I just love her so much I could squeeze her little cheeks. So there's Mama. And she can be your mama too. If you need love or prayer, you tell me, and then she'll be your mama too. Good morning. Hi. All right. So we have limited time now. We have 15 minutes, and I need to rip through about 20 more charts. Y'all ready? Hang Seng is still down 0.22%. I didn't look this up. Was Hang Seng closed overnight? Because it was down 0.22% yesterday as well. So I don't know if that's the case. Was it closed? DAX is green. Bitcoin, thank y'all so much. Bitcoin is positioned very well for bulls. And there it goes. Daily inside bar bull break on Bitcoin. The daily 50 MA is overhead at 65,140. IBIT could be a name that you trade today. To the long side, looking for more Bitcoin continuation. Ethereum doesn't look as good as Bitcoin. All right. Dollar is losing the daily 50 MA and has lost daily support. We are approaching the daily 200 MA. A weekly higher low is still the more likely scenario on the dollar situation. So be aware of that. Gold's chilling out just a little. Yeah, we're getting a big upper wick of profit taking here on gold. I think it'll be key to hold 2365, yesterday's high, on any pullback. My thoughts are with you, Rachel. Oil is bouncing. We have inventory today at 10:30. Well, how about that? I didn't see that earlier. That's a potential 2-hour falling wedge on oil. Lower low, no follow through. Lower low, no follow through. All right. I see you, oil. We're looking for a monthly higher low. We're looking for a weekly higher low here at the weekly 50 MA. A daily higher low is possible. Okay, I like oil long. I didn't see that earlier, but it'll be tough because of inventory. It's going to be a tough trade. Let's see. I want to look at the options right now that expire in, let's say 1 day. It's 78 right now. So CL futures options, they are multiplied times 1,000, not just 100. Just FYI. Okay. I have lost my chat. Let me pull that back up. Yeah, huge Bitcoin pop. So oil, I like oil long here. This is a really good looking pattern. Potential 4-hour falling wedge as we look for a monthly higher low, weekly higher low, a daily higher low, and a 4-hour higher low. Copper's ripping off faces. New all-time high overnight. Let's see, back burners are on the menu, so I would be looking for 15-minute oversold bounce on copper. That could work. You're approaching yesterday's close price of 4.8950. You could possibly do a little 1-minute or 2-minute stair step, looking for a bull break back to the upside. Nat gas is green. Don't like that. 2397 remains resistance. All right, Apple. Apple 188.30 is yesterday's high. We are still not through that. I want to remind y'all that Apple has that huge buyback. What was it? 100 billion that they announced with earnings. Just remember, somebody's going to have their finger on the buy button on Apple. So it just wouldn't be my first name to short if you're looking for shorts in the tech space. All right, so we are pulling back on ES now. We stopped at 53.03. We'll watch volume and see if this move down is going to have more staying power. If we break below the low of pre-market, then I would say watch out, bulls. Amazon, this could be a little inverse head and shoulders pattern. We're getting over the hourly 50 MA. We are looking for a 2-day higher low on Amazon. We had a great trade on it yesterday in the live stream. Bulls are fighting to get over 187.72. All right, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is over that resistance so far of 92220. This will be a top watch for me, NVIDIA. This is the queen, king, and prince for me today. Tesla, we're looking for a daily low or high. However, we are looking for that weekly higher low, and that looks to be set. Now, I feel more comfortable that the weekly higher low is set as we break above yesterday's high of day. Bulls look really good right here on Tesla. You could do gap rolls, look for a pullback to buy as long as we hold 179.45. Okay, let me go pull my names. I have so many. AMC had a dilution. They are testing the low of yesterday. Coin is breaking above yesterday's high, so crypto names are in favor with Bitcoin pop. GameStop is pulling back here. It's probably pulling back on AMC sympathy. However, we're still in a 4-hour EQ on Game. I like Game of the Reddit names for potential pullback buy to yesterday's low around $36. All right, the other names I have, AMD. Potential gap rules for a long, meaning that you could look to buy any pullback to yesterday's high as long as, oh, that's not what I meant. As long as we hold yesterday's highest support, this could be a long. Melly. Okay, Melly, the Argentina stocks are on fire, and I could do a whole show just on Argentina stocks. Melly has a potential daily bull flag, and look at this squeeze on the hourly chart and how we've been going sideways. It's a tough name to trade options on. They have big spreads, but if it's something you trade off, and I think it is positioned bullishly, look at these other Argentina names. YPF was green yesterday. Let's look at the daily chart. Up. GGAL, up. PAM, up. BMA, up. TEO, up. Okay, those are all the Argentina names I'm following, and they are just ripping. Elon said something about it a couple weeks ago. They had a speaker on CNBC speak about it and just talk about how the Argentina president is so smart and just doing great things for the economy because it didn't look good there for a while with their inflation. All right, I have 8 minutes and I feel like I need more time. X has a 4-hour squeeze. I'm going to bombard you with Queen of the Mountains today. I found a lot. Y'all look at this high compression squeeze on X, and we're breaking above yesterday's high. This could be a nice buy pullback. If you get a pullback to yesterday's high, 38.35, that could be a good long. So X has a high compression squeeze on the 4-hour, the orange dots. Y'all know how I love those. All right, this is another weird one that I don't normally use. So we have a potential hourly falling wedge on CBSTF. Look at this high compression squeeze. And we have a double bottom, 0.275, 0.275. That's a nice risk to reward. Put your stop at 0.27. If it drops below that, we're wrong. So we know exactly where we're wrong, and it's a very minor paper cut. And then the gains would definitely mitigate that risk. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin is still going. Looking good. Gold and Bitcoin are this morning's darlings. Let me go back to my notes. I had GS. So this is not a trade for today. I've just been showing you this for weeks, and I'm continuing to monitor this daily uptrend line. I'm not a big trend line trader, but when they make it this obvious that you can see it from Mars, I'm going to chart it. So we're not at the point to short GS yet, but I am still watching this trend line. Just want to remind you of it. And this chart is getting very tight on the hourly. Look at this. Y'all look at that squeeze. So after the earnings dump, we have this big dump. Yeah, I'm going to add this back to my dad's account. We have a gap fill at 99.28. I don't know if it will get filled. Not all gaps need to be filled, but if you hit 99.28, and I have an alert set right there, yeah, at 99.50, if it gets close, that would definitely be a potential add point for a swing. All right, I have 6 minutes left. Oh, I got through my list. Okay, so I give these notes to TCG members typically. Let me just put it on the screen here for you. Okay, so here are my notes for Queen of the Mountain. If you want to screenshot it, TCGers, I'll have this to you in the chat room in just a second. I'm looking for hourly backburners on game. We're still holding the low of yesterday, and I'll be looking for a potential buy against $36. NVDA, SMH, I have a bullish bias. AMD, potential long there as well with a semi-space. Melly has a 1 hour bullish tight range. X has a 4 hour high compression squeeze. CBSTF has a falling wedge pattern and a double bottom or a double bottom. And GS, still watching that daily trend line, and this hourly is getting really tight. Hit the like button, for goodness sakes. Thanks, Diego and Jenny and Tuscany. Oh my gosh, I want to go to Tuscany. Maybe a special person is listening and can take me to Tuscany. We can go together. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up and go. Wait, let me just do a couple chart requests. Y'all are asking so nicely. PACB. Let's see, the gap fills at 281. We hit 267. Yeah, I wouldn't say that gap is filled yet. Had a great day yesterday. We could have an inside bar. All these meme names that had these huge ranges yesterday, they could just have an inside bar today. So don't get chopped up trying to force something. Today is not the fun day. Monday and Tuesday were the fun day where you had the volume. Everything was lining up to really have some great volatility. Today's not that day, in my opinion. We could have inside bars all the way around. All right. BB. BB is in the middle of yesterday's range. Same thing applies. Potential inside bar day. FFIE is in favor this morning. A little penny stock. Yeah, you can have it. These kind of names, I don't like putting in my account near good names. I get superstitious like that, and I'm not even a superstitious person. Okay. Yeah, SHIB looks great. We need to get over 2465 in order to get a really good bull break. Over 2465. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to go boot up the stream for TCG. Hit the like button. Give me a follow on X at Charkow Lori. I love you all. And y'all have a wonderful day.